Hey, welcome back to my channel, See and Go. So I'm just getting ready for bedtime, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna put a couple of random stuff on me, but I wanted to regroup a little bit about the day I've had and just a little bit about like what sharing this publicly has meant to me. Now, I've been sharing my account and my like weight loss journey publicly for maybe about 3 to 4 months now, and you know, it's offered me a chance to like be really held accountable for the different things that I said I would do when it comes to my meal planning, when it comes to my fitness goals. I was essentially using that in a way to like document my life. And I was also using that because as I started this journey, it was very isolating. Like, I really did not know people that were doing this. And then I lost track of that a little bit because I found some of you out here watching right now. And you know, it's such a reminder of like what it feels like for somebody who's been struggling with obesity for as long as I know I have. I had actually, I'm working to see if there's any way to get my company to consider including GLP-1 weight loss medications for 2025's like prescription plan. No one has ever asked for anything like that before. Usually someone picks the time to complain afterwards, but I just know a little bit more about how the system works and realize that the only way to make it work for me is if I can have the conversation with the people that make this decision before that decision is made. So I'm working on that, and I took a really big risk, and I sent an email out to a fairly large group of people, many of them that I had never met or known, to just see if they know anybody who is also looking for coverage of these medications, whether it's themselves or a family member or maybe a coworker that would want to talk to me about it as I'm trying to, start a campaign to make it work. And the stories I heard today, I feel so fortunate that I got to have such dear conversations with people that I really did not know very well before today, but I feel very connected to after today. And it just comes down to, we're in this battle together, Not only are we in this battle for fighting for our lives with obesity, but also to just get basic medical coverage for something that a medical professional had already deemed us the right candidate for. We just want it at a price point that's reasonable and affordable. And we work for a fairly large company that is supposedly science-minded, so really, it doesn't make sense that they've been so closed off to this idea. And the reality is just us trying to make sure it's not coming from a place of lack of true information from this community. There's just so many biases out there, and that kind of comes back to like what I've been thinking about tonight. People who are truly fighting with obesity and don't know their way out. It is such a lonely place to be. I myself found my way there for a long time, and part of the difficulty is that we don't always have people in our immediate life that are struggling like we are. Sometimes we're one of the few people that got it as bad as we did. So it's very isolating. I know when I was trying to figure out would this be the right route for me, I had to ask a friend of a friend in order to know someone who's actually taking this medication. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. There's a level of discomfort and embarrassment and belief that we'll be judged for pursuing medical treatment for a medical condition of obesity. Concern that people think that we're taking the easy way out, that we are incapable of doing it ourselves. And I mean, maybe some of that is true. It isn't an easy way out, but it is the easiest way out that I've ever experienced. I know that starting this medication changed my whole life. I had no idea that you could go about your day without being fixated about food. I actually didn't even know I was fixated about food, so I didn't know I needed help for it. I just thought the way I thought was how everyone thought. What am I going to eat for dinner? Did I eat enough for lunch? I wonder what they're going to serve at the party. Oh, I can't believe I ate so much. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Oh, I really want that candy bar, but I shouldn't have that candy bar. I wonder if there'll be something on the menu that I like to eat. Just an ongoing conversation in my mind. And whenever I'd get on these restrictive diets, it would be a matter of just spending my whole mental energy thinking about how I couldn't eat whatever that I wanted to because I was on a diet. Because let's just say, 20 years being this plus size. I've always been plus size, but it takes a toll. And I sat there listening to many different wonderful people that spoke with me today in very different parts of their journey, whether it's somebody who is with me paying out of pocket, attempting to gain access to this medication while the manufacturing coupon is available to make it at least $550 versus over $1,000, or it's somebody that is unable to take advantage of this medication if there's no true coverage. I mean, trying to find $6,000 in your budget a year, or $14,000 if they don't consider these medications for coverage in 2025. Only the most rich and elite are going to be able to do this, right? And they're not the only ones that need this. So I'm kind of meandering a little bit, but most importantly, I just wanted to share that, I feel very blessed to be able to have these conversations with people and feel less alone myself in a journey that I was feeling very isolated in. And I'm looking for being able to offer that to many more people, because we can't get out of this if we are dealing with this loneliness in this process. And wanting to take care of our health, wanting to ask for help, that doesn't make us weak. It doesn't make us weak, because there's still a lot of work ahead. Even if you start this medication, you don't get to just wake up and be skinny. There's a lot of work to get there, to get healthy. So thank you for sticking around with me as I had a little chit chat about, just a little decompressing after the day I've had. I spent a large amount of time talking to many of my colleagues about their very different experiences, and some very much the same, along with a lot of time with our HR department that understands where we're coming from, but there's a lot of bureaucratic tape that keeps us from from truly considering this. And the sense of community that I get from these platforms, to be able to share it, the confidence I feel from being able to let all of you know that, yes, I'm on this medication and I'm proud to be, because it is what I needed, what my body needed. Yeah, so if you're in that same situation, hey, let's get connected. Talk to me, let me know. But at the end of the day, I made the right decision to move forward with taking Zepbound. It has just completely changed my life. I mean, today I'm officially down 60 pounds. There's nothing, I could have never imagined that in a couple of months' time when I started this journey. So there's a lot more excitement to come. Stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment if you did enjoy this rant and ramble. And if you made it till the end, do me a favor and in the comments, will you put down your favorite TV show that you're watching right now? I'd love to see who is with me for this rant and ramble versus maybe who I lost along the way. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Until next time.